Ashley, aka The Widow, and today we're going to be talking about J.J. Abrams and his deal with Warner Brothers and DC. Is his deal possibly in jeopardy? Is Zaslav's not happy with him? Well, before we get into the article, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down below after I read the article with you. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, and we're going to get right into this article right now. This article is coming from The Hollywood Reporter, and it says that the lack of output on the studio's $250 million overall deal with Bad Robot has sources say that WBD, now Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav, is putting all of the company's packs under the microscope. We have heard, he's already canceled projects like the Wonder Twins and said that he wants to make sure that the products that he's putting on HBO Max, that he caps that off at 35 million, for the budget, and that he wants to focus on Superman and like these, the Trinity more, these real popular characters from DC moving forward in films and things like that. And there's been a lot of people that believe, that Zaslav is going to restore the Snyder movement and the Snyder projects, but we don't really know. But what it does sound like is Zaslav is very, very particular and interested in building up this DC studios. However, that's going to look moving forward. And he's not happy with J.J. Abrams. And according to this article, his this project is possibly in jeopardy. It says the Warner Brothers Discovery CEO Zaslav is frustrated by the lack of output. We've already kind of went over that from the Bad Robot's $2,050 million overall deal. Sources tell Hollywood Reporter that the budget for the HBO demi-mod, which has been in the works since 2018, is a source of contention as Abrams' Bad Robot is eyeing to spend that of north of $200 million. By comparison, the budget of the upcoming Game of Thrones prequel House of Dragon is less than $200 million. A decision on whether the science fiction drama will move forward is expected to come this week. The series cast Stations 11 and Watchmen alum Daniel Deadweiler in April, and sources says the studio at Warner Brothers TV has reviewed 10 of the 8 scripts for the drama that landed at HBO with a straight-to-series order 2 weeks after being shopped to buyers. So I guess it's like the budget overall and the lack of him putting out this content. This show is now, he's had this deal since 2018. Yes, we know that in 2020 we had some issues with the pandemic, but still, here we are 4 years later, and this is still, not premiered. The product is moving is slow, right? He's not producing like he should be. Bad Robot's rich overall deal with Warner Brothers Discovery is currently not in jeopardy, though. The lack of output has created a larger discussion about what the newly merged company expects to stem from the pact. As Zaslav sources say, was frustrated with that lack of delivery from the deal that was signed back in September of 2019 after Abrams and Bad Robot met with the suitors, including Apple, as they shop for a rich new pact. Abrams has multiple projects in the works under the company's wide deal, joining an adult animated Batman series that reunited Abrams with the Felicity collaborator and friend Matt Reeves, who is behind The Batman, U2 scripted series the studio's producing for Netflix, Apple's Presumed Innocent, and a crime drama Duster for HBO Max. As the production company Abrams runs with a partner and wife, Katie McGrath, is also behind HBO Max DC Comics-based Justice League Dark franchises, which feature shows including Constantine and Madam X. Sources say the DC comic properties have also come under the spotlight. Sources suggest that there is some frustration within the halls of Warner Brothers Discovery that Abrams has laid claim to a number of DC characters, but is yet to get anything on air. Sources note Warner's hasn't seen scripts for Constantine and the pilot for Madam X. So apparently they have seen the scripts, and hopefully, the ball will start running. It does seem like a lot of the DC projects of Warner Brothers, outside of, J.J. Abrams, they tend to stay in that pre-production mode for quite a long time. And it seems like Zaslav is like, no, we're not having that. We need to get this stuff out. You got the deal. Now you got to show me something. You got to produce a product. You got to produce something for me, man. Here, JJ, is what it seems like. And then it says, meanwhile, the lack of delivery on content to HBO and HBO Max has created a pipeline issue for both the premium cable network and the streamer. Make it challenging to plan for budgets for things like marketing. There's certainly no delivery plan for any of the Bad Robots multiple projects for Warner Brothers Discovery platforms. For third-party buyers, Abrams is worth noting is working on a new Star Trek movie for the rival studio Paramount Global, as the Warner Brothers pack, was not an exclusive deal. In a large sense, Zaslav is putting all the studio's overall deal under the microscope as he looks to trim the $3 billion from the newly merged Warner Brothers Discovery. Other rich packs at the studio include Greg Berlanti's $400 million deal, of which Warner's has already seen scores of shows and movies debut on linear and streaming platforms. Bad Robot is worth noting has been rapidly expanding into divisions including gaming and podcasting. Reps for Warner Brothers Delivery and Bad Robot apparently to decline to respond here on this report that this source who had came to the Hollywood Reporter gave them this information. That Zaslav is not happy that the fact that J.J. Abrams is really not producing enough content for him, and that it's taking such a long time, and he's looking to trim this fat. Where can he make these cuts? Because he is about the bottom line and about saving money. We see the type of content that was on Discovery, plus this quick turnout content that is pretty cheap to make, and he's wanting to do that with scripted television. And he just wants this stuff to be out, and HBO Max needs this content, and in order for it to be competitive with a Disney or a Disney Plus or a Netflix, it's like consumed with content, which Netflix is kind of in trouble here of late. But in order for HBO Max to really compete on this bigger level, they need more original content, right? So again, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Again, I'm your girl Ashley, aka ThaWidow. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.